Hey, I'm Eric Weiner, and this is What I Did on My Pandemic Vacation. Today's episode is entitled, Wake Up Man and Smell the Food Glorious Food of Oliver Trumpwell's Money Grub and Climb Up the Tower of Power. Wake up, man. Wake up. All right. That was our third theme song. We got 3. Vote on them. There are finally concerns, even in Trumpian circles, about the environmental fallout from Trump meltdowns. Seems the flammable aerosols and lacquers in his dew, combined with record heat, make every day of his presidency an ozone action day. Then again, in Trump's White House, Taco Tuesday is an ozone action day. Incoming! Dreamed last night that Dennis DeYoung of Styx was president, and it didn't seem like anything earth-shattering other than a bunch of planetariums being built for the sole purpose of performing Equinox laser light shows. Light up and be happy. Sweet, sweet sounds will fill the air. As NASCAR's Bubba Wallace apologized to all of those great drivers and officials who came to his aid, stood by his side, and were willing to sacrifice everything for him, only to find that the whole noose thing was a hoax. Oh, and that the Confederate flag decision caused lowest NASCAR ratings ever. Vroom vroom. You want ratings? Here's ratings. You are the lowest rated American president of all time and are currently vying for being the lowest rated American of all time, which just means you're the worst Trump of all time. Then again, that speaks volumes. Speaking of speaking volumes, new China virus cases are up because of massive testing. Deaths are down, low and steady. The fake news media should report this also, that new job numbers are setting records. Low and steady. You're talking about death, not demonstrating how to smoke ribs or doing Tina Turner's intro to Proud Mary. We never do anything nice and slow like Eric. The Democrats will open up their states November 4th, the day after the election. These shutdowns are ridiculous and are only being done to hurt the economy prior to the election, perhaps the greatest election and most important election in our history. Yes, and when those states open up after November 4th or on November 4th, after Biden wins, every Democrat will get free pie. The real polls are starting to look great, and nothing is greater looking than a great-looking poll. Well, that's what Lindsey Graham says. We have an even bigger victory in our eyes, in our sight, than 2016. The radical left, anarchists, agitators, looters, and just plain lunatics will not be happy, but they will behave. Because if you don't eat your meat, I will eat your meat. And your pudding. And my pudding. We don't need no education. We just like Fox News control. Now that I think about it, if Trump is on Marine One or Air Force One, shouldn't he refer to it as Loser One or Sucker One? And shouldn't his favorite Army-Navy football game be the loser-sucker game? Oh wait, that's the Jets versus the Lions. Boom! I brought back football just in time to deflate the Goodyear blimp. I say Goodyear, you say blimp. Goodyear, blimp, Goodyear, nachos! Good old bad boy country singer Travis Tritt teamed up with right-wing nutjob and pariah actor James Woods to block libs on Twitter. Isn't Travis Tritt one of Trump's aliases? Wait. No, that's Tanya Tucker. Hello, New York Times? This is Tanya. Mr. Tanya. Mr. Tanya Tucker. Yes, right. I'd like to place a personal. 1, 2, 3, and Sleepy Joe Biden has pledged to abolish the suburbs as they currently exist by reinstating Obama's radical affordable housing regulations. There goes the neighborhood. And now, may we present Getting Even with President Trump. And it goes like this. Hey, Trump, even Mother Teresa would have called you an asshole. Hey, Trump, even Gandhi would have punched you in the schnoz. Even MLK would have put out a cigarette in your forehead. Even the Dalai Lama would have shoved the lotus flower up your nose. And 'cause you're high, even Michelle Obama would have gone low and kicked you in the nuts. And finally, this just in. The Russian hookers in the hotel story is not completely true. Yes, there were 2 hookers. Trump's just a bedwetter. I'm Eric Weiner. This has been part 2 of what I did on my pandemic vacation. See you soon in part 3, coming soon to a YouTube tube near you. Later.